Hey guys, I'm Maya from Elevate and this is a quick tip. When I was in Year 12, I always found that I struggled with language analysis, so I came up with a 4-step process to make sure that every paragraph I wrote included everything you need to get the full marks. Like any essay, you need an intro, you need a conclusion, but there are 4 steps for every paragraph you write, and you want to base those paragraphs on the technique that the author uses. The first thing you want to do is identify the technique, followed up by a short quote giving an example of that technique. Those 2 steps are the really easy part. The harder part is steps 3 and steps 4. Step 3, what you want to do is analyse exactly what the author intended to achieve by using that specific example, using that short quote that you used. Then you want to repeat steps 2 and 3 a couple of times with new examples. And lastly, you want to move on to step 4, where you analyse the impact of the overall technique with regards to the author's conclusion. So let's say that we have an article and the author's arguing that cyclists are dangerous and that they shouldn't be allowed on the roads. The first thing we want to do is identify that technique. Let's say it's emotive language, and give a quote. Let's say that the author describes cyclists as maniacs. Then for step 3, we might say that the word maniac carries connotations of insanity and it encourages the readers to view cyclists as being crazy and acting dangerously. Obviously, the broader impact of that technique is that the author wants to encourage readers to believe that cyclists are too dangerous to be on our roads and therefore that we should take steps to prevent them from being there. So that's step 3 and step 4 included there. Again, 4 quick steps. Identify the technique, give an example, explain the impact of that specific example that you've given, and then lastly, explain the broader impact of the technique.